Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1952 sixpence, the coin we see on screen now. Firstly, I'll talk about the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So then, here is the design on the reverse. Done by George Kruger Gray, we can see the royal cipher of King George VI. The G and the R, George Rex, George King, with the VI for 6 in the middle. And then this cipher is crowned with a lovely crown atop. To either side of the cipher is the date, 1952, when it was made. Down the bottom is the denomination of 6pence, and at the top, around the top, is two little bits of abbreviated Latin, reading Fid Def, translating to Defender of the Faith, part of George VI's royal titles. Around the rim are all these little teeth, beads or milling, and these are there as a measure to prevent the coin from being clipped and metal content being stolen from the coin. This design was only used for a few years and is a short-lived design for the sixpence. Moving on to the obverse, we see here the portrait of King George VI. Now, this is obviously the last year he was on coins, as he died in February of 1952. His portrait here was done by Humphrey Paget and features him facing to the left and uncrowned, the same portrait used on all of his coins in Britain during his reign. Around him is the legend in Latin, reading Georgius VI DG BR Omn Rex. This translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. And once again, around this is all these little teeth, beads or milling, to prevent the coin from being clipped once again. This is especially important as by this point the sixpence coin had a plain edge, no milling on the rim. Now then, moving on to the facts and figures of the 1952 sixpence. This coin was minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. The coin is composed of a cupro-nickel alloy. This is 75% copper and 25% nickel, mixed together to make the coin's alloy out of which it was struck, the same alloy used in 50p's. The weight of the sixpence was standardised a long time ago in the reign of George III to 2.83 grams, and the diameter standardised the same year to 19 millimeters. And so it is a fairly small coin for the time. The mintage of the 1952 sixpence is 1,013,477, and is one of the rarest sixpences of modern times, the rarest that isn't a Victorian. This sixpence is of course worth 6pence, which is 1/2 of a shilling and 1/40th of a pound sterling, back in the old pre-decimal money system. And back in 1952, when the coin was made, a 6pence piece would have equaled 93p today. So a 6pence coin back then would buy you about the same thing as a £1 coin would today in their relative time periods. And the coin was demonetised in 1980 after serving as a 2.5p piece for a little while after decimalisation. Now then, moving on to the value of this coin. Even in poor condition, it would sell for around £22 due to the rarity. In fine condition, £28. In extremely fine condition, £115, and in uncirculated grade, around £200, just for a fairly recent non-silver sixpence. A cool coin and the key date for any date runner looking to date run sixpences of the 20th century. Please do comment down below if you have one in your collection. I'd love to know. Please do subscribe as well, as that means a lot to the channel, and of course a big thank you to everyone for watching. That means a lot as well. We'll see you soon for more coins and bits and bobs in the future. Bye!